My name is Manuel Costa. I'm a licensed marriage family therapist in San Jose, California. Some years ago now, in 1997, I wrote a little book for children, actually kids I would say about age 9 through 15. A value-centered book. It's with the football player Ronnie Lott as the model. The little book I called Tackling Life Head On, because of Ronnie's very, very powerful way of tackling. And the book is still available on Amazon. What I'd like to talk about now is something that people often refer to with regard to Ronnie, is his commitment to play. He gives 110%, as he said. And one of the proofs or pieces of evidence of his commitment to playing football is the fact that he sacrificed the tip of his little finger on his left hand. It was actually December the 22nd of 1985, and the Niners were playing the Dallas Cowboys. And it was a game, whoever won that game would end up going to the playoffs. So the 49ers were intent on winning, and they were well ahead in the game, actually, when the fourth quarter came along. And Ronnie tells a story, or it's there on film for anyone to see, that Timmy Newsome, the Dallas running back, came running through the line with a full head of steam, and Ronnie, the safety, came at him to grab him. And as he did so with lightning speed, all of this happened, the tip of his little finger got caught in the helmet of Newsome. And the impact as he tried to disengage himself, Ronnie disengaging himself from Newsome's helmet, caused the tip of the finger to tear. And the fingernail was torn off and the tip was hanging. Ronnie said the pain was just excruciating. Blood splattered all the way down his shirt, his jersey, and his pants. They took him out of the game, wrapped him up. He didn't go back into that game. The pain was so intense, he said he almost couldn't stand it. So they gave him a numbing shot and then drove him immediately after the game to the hospital. And there the doctors wrapped him up, and he said he wanted to play the next game, which was the first playoff game against the Giants. So what they did for that game was simply to wrap his hand up really well and put it in kind of a thermal plastic kind of a cast, and that protected the hand. And then they gave him a cortisone shot before the game. So he did play that game still with the hand wrapped up, and he said he didn't do very well. He didn't tackle well. So after that game was over, and unfortunately the Niners lost 17-3, so they didn't go on in the playoffs. And the off season began. The healing didn't go well for Ronnie's finger. All the things that the hand specialist tried didn't work. So his finger continued to hurt. When they would unwrap it and look at it, they saw that the little piece of the bone that was torn off left a gap, and that gap was not healing well. So after about a month or two, finally consulting with his doctor, Ronnie decided that the best route to go would be to amputate the tip of the finger. And so that's what they did, and it was about, I think, May of that year, 1986, then that the surgery was performed. It took about an hour, and then after the surgery, the hand was carefully wrapped in a cast, and so Ronnie didn't see what it looked like until about 3 or 4 weeks later, when they unwrapped the hand. And he said he was shocked, looked at his finger, and there wasn't any tip to his finger. He said his first reaction is, oh my gosh, I've only got 9 2/3 fingers. And so he said that he became very self-conscious for a while. He wouldn't, go places without sort of making a fist in his hand, but eventually he got over that and was more accepting of the fact that the tip of the finger was gone. And he, with his usual sense of humor, he ended up calling it his E.T. pinky. And he said he called it that because of E.T.'s head was pink and fluffy, like the tip of his finger. So Ronnie's humor came out at the end there, along with his commitment to give 110%.